That's the high point of the show, folks. My name is Aaron Treitz. I am the booker and promoter for League of Heels, a video game wrestling federation. For those of you who are not familiar, we've done 9 shows so far in the States. Been to PAX East, PAX West, PAX South, and this is our very first time at PAX Australia. We're very excited to be here. Thank you. Thank you. I am far and away the least exciting part of the show. The folks behind me, your actual wrestlers for today, they are the real stars. We will get to them shortly. But I wanted to give everyone like a little bit of background, let everybody know kind of like what this show is, give everyone a little bit of additional context. Are there any wrestling fans in the crowd? Okay. Are there any video game fans in the crowd? Do not worry, we will have something to disappoint all of you. So what I do for League of Heels is I bring together a bunch of people in the video games industry, developers, press, streamers, cosplayers, personalities, a bunch of people that I like, a bunch of people that I think that all of you will like, and I put them up on stage to battle it out in a Nintendo 64 era video game for your enjoyment. It is always ridiculous. It is always a little bit chaotic, and so far this show is absolutely no exception. I am usually joined by the venerable Pat Bear from the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater. Pat works out of what we call the Bear Cave. The Bear Cave does not work in Australia. Pat had graciously agreed to phone in by satellite, and because everything goes wrong in the League of Heels, I could not even make that work. So I'm kind of flying blind up here, which is not great. As I think about it more, if someone backstage, someone that knew the locals, could come and help me out, that would be greatly appreciated. Yug to save the day.
Thank you very much, Aaron. My name is Yug. I'm going to be playing the role of the convention organizer that had too much to drink last night and is horribly hungover and wants to die. But I'll help however I can, so I'm here for you, buddy.
I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Little background again before we jump into the show. We've got a little trailer for those of you that aren't familiar with League of Heels. We have filmed 8 of the 9 shows that we've done in the States so far. Our good friends Eric and Chelsea from ENC 3000 have put together an unbelievable documentary about the League of Heels. You should go and watch that. Not right now, you should watch this show right now. Please don't leave the theater. Please don't change the stream if you're watching from home. But once the show is over, if you care, you can get some deep background on the show by watching the documentary, and we should be able to throw to that trailer now.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first annual PAX East Royal Rumble!
No applause whatsoever for the teaser trailer.
Brilliant, brilliant.
It's a really good documentary. You should check it out. There's a bunch of amazing people in it. Folks from Giant Bomb, from Waypoint, actual people that make video games and not just report on video games. It is an all-star lineup, and we are very excited to have a similarly exciting lineup for the show today. We've got some of the best and brightest in the Australian game industry, a few invading foreigners. Yeah, had to happen. And overall, like, I'm really excited to be in Australia doing the show for the very first time. Australia has a rich wrestling history. Outback Jack from the WWE in the 80s.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
No? Not?
No.
Not a big
Does
fan?
anyone know about that?
Outback Jack? No?
Hey, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, one Outback Jack fan.
Brilliant, excellent.
Some of the best named tag teams of all time, the Fabulous Kangaroos.
The Fabulous Kangaroos?
Fabulous Kangaroos.
Okay.
The Mighty Don't Kneel. A few current folks as well on the WWE roster. Emma from the WWE Women's Division. But I mean, honestly, this is the biggest show hitting Australia this year. Could not be more excited to have such a titanic show in Australia.
All right, sorry. Sir, you could not be more wrong when you say biggest show to hit Australia this year. Before we kick off, allow me to introduce myself. Standing 10 feet tall, obviously, and weighing 500 pounds. I've been called a lot of things in my time. I'm a straight-up Goku, meaning... Oh, I got that wrong. Don't worry about the joke. I am Super Dowie James, and to my left is the loosest ledge in wrestling, Adam Brooks. And... we represent a little outfit called Melbourne City Wrestling. When you say the biggest show of the year is on, you are correct. It's just not today. I'm sorry, sir. It is Saturday, 11th of November at the Thornbury Theatre when MCW presents a main event with Slex versus IWGP Heavyweight Champion Okada. It is sold out, I am sorry. However, we will be returning to the same venue Saturday, December 16th with a follow-up that will be even bigger, I promise you. If you are interested in wrestling, this is what you check out. Applause.
Sincere apologies, guys. When I said that this was the biggest show of the year, I did not know that actual wrestlers were in the house to correct me. Sincere apologies. I mean, real wrestling's cool too, but I mean, the video games, like, that's where the real challenge is, if we're being honest.
Excuse me? That's where the real challenge is. So you're going to compare playing video games to what we do inside of a professional wrestling ring?
I think that's fair.
I think that's fair, yep.
No?
I don't really want to make them angry right now, but yeah.
Also fair.
So, excuse me, no, I'm talking.
Yeah.
So you're going to say that these nerds that sit in their mother's basements playing video games are better than myself and Dowie? No, don't hold him back, come on then. I'll embarrass you in front of the rest of these nerds, I don't care.
I think in the interest of fairness, the only way to know for sure if wrestling is tougher than video games would be to have one of you join us in the match. Unfortunately, here's the wrinkle. We only have one spot left, and there's two of you. So, who's going to get the spot?
I mean, we could fight for it. But I think we both know how that would end. All right, you said one open spot? Done.
Yeah, all right.
All right, thanks.
All right, in the lineup. I'll take the stick mic.
Where do I go?
I mean, any seat you would like. There. Done. Smart move. Smart move. All right, so I guess that is our roster locked. We should have 24 folks in the lineup today. We usually do 30 in the show in the U.S. I think we have a little bit less here today because of the exchange rate.
Yeah.
Is that
yeah.
Is that how the math works?
That's right. That's exactly how it works. Yeah.
Good. Glad that bit paid off. So we can dig right into the rest of the roster right now. The first person up, they could probably grab the stick mic from me when they have a chance. How about let's have Ashley Ringrose from SMG Studios.
Hello. Aaron, I don't think you got the emails we've been sending. It's SMG stands for Seriously Monetizing Games.
Seriously?
Right.
These wrestling games have no microtransactions, no loot boxes. They have costumes, but you get them for free. So the emails we had was we tested the idea with the 12-year-olds and they didn't like it. So we're shutting it down. You guys have all wasted your time coming to this. No, we're shutting it down.
All right.
Boo.
Microtransactions cannot stop the Great Australian Bash.
All right.
Who do we have next?
Well, next up we have Daniel Van Boom from CNET.
Hey everyone, I'm Dan. This is actually kind of awkward. I think I read the emails wrong. I thought this was an actual 30-man battle royal to the death. I started training jiu-jitsu just for this. It's kind of embarrassing. If anyone wants to fight after this, you just meet me in the hall. It'd be great.
Wait, did I hear that right? You got into jiu-jitsu just for this?
Yeah, but now I've got no skills to show off, so...
All right. All right.
But if anyone comes at me like this, I can really armbar. It's good.
All right. That's good. Good advance notice for all your competitors. All right, up next, we have Shady Dave from the New Blood.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, consumers of all ages, welcome to PAX Australia and the Great Australian Bash. They call me Shady Dave, and have I got a deal for you? You see, I've been watching this League of Heels thing for a while now. I know what's up. I know how it all goes down. So I've come all the way down under to do what I do best, make deals and win. And for all you know, I've done that already.
Very ominous. Mystery deals.
All right, next up we have David Rayfield from GameSpot.
Well, let me tell you something, Aaron. For all these competitors here, I hope they have a lovely time. And when they get tossed over the top rope, I hope they go back home to their families with a song in their hearts. I'm sorry. I was supposed to. No, I meant to be a heel, not a baby face. I'll just sit back down. I'm sorry.
This is, after all, a League of Heels. We do not have any good people in this show.
All right, next up we have David Bones Quinn.
That's right. The bone saw is actually. First of all, this is my hype man. Everyone say hi to the Midnight Train. He's going anywhere.
Hold on.
Yeah, now Midnight Train, sweaty. Thank you. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait.
I'm going to thank you, Midnight Train. I don't know, but I bet you could. I can just smell some cheap wine and cheap perfume. Is that you? Yeah, I thought so. Right, now, ladies and gentlemen, you all got pretty mouths. Like real pretty mouths. They are wide and they are inviting, and I'm going to put my fist in them. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready to throw down with the bone saw?
No.
I can't hear you. Are you ready to throw down with the bone saw? I have wrestled with men, I have wrestled with ladies, and they all made my bone saw. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah! Give it up for my hype man. Woo!
Quick point of clarification. Did you just hype up your hype man who did nothing to hype you up? That's how you can tell a serious competitor, folks, who doesn't even need a hype man, just hypes his own hype man up. Who's next, Yug? Who's next?
Okay. All right. Next up, we have Dean Woody Woodward, also known as Dr. Disrespect.
Cut that music. Cut that goddamn music. You people are lucky. The two-time, the back-to-back, the 1993, 1994 Blockbuster Online Video Game Community Online Championship winner. And it feels so damn good. The slick onyx dripping down my back, the Ethiopian caterpillar stuck to my top lip.
Ethiopian caterpillar.
Oh, makes me just want to dance a bit. Woo!
I won't stop you.
Come. All of you, come to the dock. Because can you smell what the dock is cooking?
Yeah.
Ethiopian caterpillar. I'm going to see that in my dreams, Yug.
All right. Next up, we have Jack Kunjanen from New Game Plus.
New Game Plus, C31, 9:30 p.m. Please watch it.
Why did I even? I think this is a 2p. You forgot the lesser 50% of this package deal.
Lesser 50%?
Oh, we've got a surprise guest. We've got Luke Mitchell.
Oh, no.
From Checkpoint.
A surprise guest. We are the Fabulous Initiative, and we are here because all of you need to look much more fabulous than you do right now.
Yeah, I think you're doing all right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, shed a tear. Disgusting, you people.
It's not our fault. We can only do so much, Luke.
We offered very politely to get the game set up before. But what happened, Jack?
It was pre-blown. There's a Nintendo 64 on the stage. We were going, yeah, we're good to blow. Pre-blown.
It's disappointing. So really, you are all the ones who blow here today. You don't deserve to be in the presence of this greatness. We are the Fabulous Initiative, and we are going to win this Rumble.
Folks, I think they're bad guys.
That is some sort of initiative, yes. All right, next up, I've actually got this listed here as James O'Connor, Games Journalism.
Yes, representing the concept of games journalism.
Hello, everyone. Yes, I am here to represent game journalism, the most ethical form of journalism, as far as I'm concerned. Looking out at this crowd, to me, you all look like a 7 out of 10. Except for this guy, he's a 4. I'm here as a 10 to hand out my judgment and also to teach you about correct grammar usage, because that's another thing that's very close to my heart. We're going to talk about semicolons a lot today. I'm going to make sure that everyone is fully credited on how commas work, all the important aspects of journalism. Also, if anyone here is showing a game and would like to, maybe make a bit of a deal, I can't get into specifics, but
Shady Dave.
I'm here. Hit me up. 7 out of 10.
Very awkward clapping there for him. All right, next up, we have Jigs the Westie.
Can I just get someone to fucking hold this thing? I'm gonna fucking hold this thing. And fucking Shaz is at the duff, so if they fucking answer, can you just fucking tell them? Get fucked.
fucking Centrelink, man. Fucking government. I'm fucking working like 47 minutes a week, and these guys just, you know, they give me like $30 for a pack of durries, and fuck can I do with that? A pack of durries itself is $35 these days. No one here smokes, do they? I'm a dying breed.
All right. This is a good point to bring up 2 points. One, as an American, I did not write any of these characters and barely understand what's going on. And two, this is a 13-plus panel, so there will be some profanity.
Sure. Yeah, we know that now. That's
Just about 27 minutes in. That's good. That's record time for us.
West is similar, maybe to like a redneck kind of.
All right.
Is that
noted?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Redneck.
All right.
Good note.
Next up, we have Job Gilroy, better known as Mr. AAA Gaming.
I'm hearing boos, but everyone loves AAA games, right? You all love AAA games. What? Don't pretend like you don't love them. You're all here, and the biggest stuff at PAX is all AAA games. You all love the big budget AAA titles like, I don't know, the ones that come out every year. I can't name them. Google it. And I'm here to represent them. You know, I'm here. I think the best thing about AAA games, single player games, right? And that's what I'm going to be doing, playing a single player game when the tournament of Tepid behind me fails inside the ring, and I'm left alone, playing alone, just waiting for someone to hit his cue and forgetting his props.
Mate, I was on a fucking smoko. I just think that with fucking games these days, the AAA guys just need to fucking cut out the microtransactions, have a fucking shoey, and chill out.
Yeah, okay, I can deal with this. Let's do a shoey.
No.
What is this?
So turn away. Turn away.
Why did we do this? In the immortal words of Guns N' Roses, welcome to the fucking jungle.
Motherfucker! I'm the bogan from Logan, baby! And we're gonna take this by storm!
Look. I want you to understand, none of us are proud of this either.
Honestly, I'm just glad they didn't drink it near the N64.
Fair enough. All right. Next up, can I get a round of applause for Just Z Cosplay?
I'm here today to prove that you can win at wrestling games even if you have never in your life seen or touched an N64 controller. I believe that passion can outshine actual video game talent, and I'm here to bring it home for Adelaide and for Canada. Thank you, everyone.
First of a strong Canadian contingent we have in the show.
Yeah, maybe the only one, but that's all right.
No, there's like 3 more.
Okay, all right, next up, we have Kim Allum, industry champion.
We had Mr. Triple A earlier, but I'm going to talk about being Miss Triple I. for indie game developers. And as industry champion, we are all about bettering the industry. And also as Video Game of the Year, Hand of Fate 2, we're in PAX Rising booth, so come check us out. I'm here to let everyone know here that I am a winner. I'm an industry champion. I won Game of the Year. I won your local karaoke contest back in Queensland. I'm a fucking winner. So, yeah, come back to the booth and check out Hand of Fate 2. Thanks, bye.
Fantastic. Oh, what's this? Is it another Canadian?
It is another Canadian.
Yeah.
Yes, this is true. I
Yeah,
was wrong.
not the only one that we have. Kate Stark, one of my favorite folks. A League of Heels veteran. Oh, is Kate? Kate wasn't able to make it.
No, Kate was not able to make it. I'm actually a little confused. My name's Justina Trudeau. I'm the Prime Minister of Canada.
Justina Trudeau.
Aaron, you keep inviting me to these things, telling me it's a press conference. I was here to talk about marriage equality. So vote yes. It's been working great in Canada for the past 11 years. I guess if you guys want to stick around for a press conference Q&A after, that works. But do I have to do this again?
If you don't mind, yeah.
Can you just be honest in your emails, dude?
I'm an American, sorry. Up next from Twitch, we got Mary Kish, the dog walker.
Good boys, come here. I am the dog walker. I have done these before. They call me the dog walker because I can handle pieces of shit all day.
Oh my God.
This is my cronies, Rex. Good boy. And Air Bud. Good boy. Do the second trick I taught you. Go on. Attaboy. Good boys, good boys, good boys. Thank you. I'll be here all day. I've seen chihuahuas take shits bigger than some of these gentlemen. And I'm out for blood. All right, let's go back, boys. Let's do it.
God bless you, Mary.
Treats for crowns.
Up next, we've got, and we thought he was sick.
We thought he was sick. He's okay.
But he rallied. He's coming through.
Yep.
Paul Verhoeven from 28 Plays Later is here.
Hello everyone, I am Paul Verhoeven and there are 3 things you need to know about Paul Verhoeven. Number 1, I do not have tonsillitis. Number 2, I am definitely Paul Verhoeven. And number 3, I hope you know what he looks like or this joke is going to fall flat. Check out the podcast 28 Plays Later and on all ABC shit. Thank you.
Squint just right.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good.
Never tell.
All right. Next up, we have Ryan Hartman, Cheap Papa Pump.
Hey, good day, everyone. Throw another prawn on the grill. I am just thrilled to be here. I gotta tell you, as someone who's rich and famous and popular and loved by their parents, I travel the world, and everyone always says, "Hey, Papa Pump, what's your favorite country in the world?" And I say unequivocally, greatest country in the universe, right here where they film Lord of the Rings, New Zealand. Give it up for yourselves. You guys are great. No, you're too hard on yourselves. You're too hard on yourselves. And this city, this gorgeous city, I feel so privileged to be here in your beautiful capital of Sydney. Love it here in Sydney. Sydney, New Zealand. Beautiful, beautiful opera house out there. We call them bridges where I'm from, but I love it. I love it.
You're in Melbourne. You realize that?
Is that?
Melbourne.
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 Nah, that dump? Nah, that doesn't seem right. These people are too nice. Zealand, Zealand, Zealand. Oi, oi, oi.
Terrific. All right, and we have an absolute League of Heels veteran, Teddy Hollywood himself from Square Enix, Teddy Deef.
Hi. I'm a busy guy. But you know, I finished up my video game, Hyper Light Drifter. Thank you. You're welcome. Moved over to Square Enix, busy making video games, and I got a call from my assistant, who got a call from my agent, who got a call from Aaron. Called me up, said, "Hey, Teddy, we got a problem. We're going to Australia." And none of them know how to play wrestling video games. He goes, no, he said this to me. He says, "I don't even think it came out there. We think they got the N64, we're not sure." And I said, "Aaron, I don't know, man. Pay me." So he sends the jet. I come. He's like, "All right, what can you do? Can you do a bit? How's your fake Australian accent?" And I'm like, "You know, it's no good. Not gonna do that." He's like, "All right, just do the Hollywood thing. Maybe put together a big storyline. We like to do those." I'm like, "Man, I took 24 hours of flights to get here. I'm fucking tired. So, I'm Teddy Hollywood, but today I'm just here to fucking clean up."
All right. What kind of budgets are you working with, Aaron, that you're not telling us about?
Well, you know, we gas up the jet for the big shows
All right,
every once in a while when the signal goes up, when Yug sends up the League of Heels signal and says, "We need you."
Good.
In PAX Australia, I come running.
All right. Next up, we have Tom Taylor.
Hi, I'm Tom. Pleased to meet you. Hi. I don't like you. Hi. I am a #1 New York Times best-selling author of Injustice, Wolverine, and I didn't know we had to prepare something for this. And I've been sitting over there and I couldn't write anything. So I brought my anti-hype man. What was his name? How good am I?
He's alright.
Yeah! Thank you, anti-hype man. I'm just here to make up numbers. I don't really know what this is. I'm gonna press the button that avoids public humiliation. I don't know which one that is. I just hope that the real winner today is NWO WCW Raw. Press start. That should be the true winner of today.
All right.
Up next, we wanted to give him another shot at the mic. You know, we saw him earlier. But we've got Dowie James here from Melbourne City Wrestling, excuse me. So I figured we'd get him up for one more time. Let us know why he will win at video games.
All right, I'll try not to get this wrong this time round. So, me and Brooksy already got physical. It's time to get the lyrical. Murder and underway. I'm going to put these players way under. No delay, underlay. I'm going to make them lay under dirt. The Undertaker's taken over. It's no wonder you're getting ate by this eighth wonder. I've wandered into your place of residence, insulted your decadence, and straight up stepped on your stage presences. That's about all I've got prepared. I found out 10 seconds ago we're doing this. One thing I will plug, shamelessly, if you are a big wrestling fan, I have a Twitter account, @DowieJames, and something I've been pushing very, very hard lately is to get people talking about wrestling in social media. I think we get bogged down in a lot of equality stuff and a lot of political correctness, and whilst I am all for fighting for what is right, I feel like we need a mental break sometimes. So please jump on that and join the discussion. I really want to hear what you like about wrestling, and maybe I'll wrap some more on there for you.
I like wrestlers that rap.
I think that's fantastic.
Outstanding. All right, last, but certainly not least, and I want to give her like a little bit of an extra intro because she's been so instrumental. She's been such a huge help. The Great Australian Bash poster that you can see up on the screen right now, this was all her work. She's been absolutely instrumental in helping recruit folks for the show. Probably half the people up on stage right now are only here because Justine reached out to them on our behalf. She's helped me with a ton of training, a ton of practice and rehearsals. She was at the PAX Rumble that we did at PAX West, so she's got some time under her belt. Really, really happy to have her back. Could not be happier to welcome my friend and yours, Justine Cola.
I came up with something really cool to say and now I forgot it, so... if you'll let me just talk for just a second, if I could have your attention and suspend your disbelief. I just want to say that this is a huge dream of mine come true, and thank you so much to every single person that's here in this audience. And especially to Aaron for actually coming down here and putting this show on, because I got to do it at West and I would have loved to have it here, and then it was happening. So thank you so much for coming. Please give yourselves a big round of applause. So a little fun fact, this is actually my first time on a PAX Australia stage, and I have been to every single PAX, even the first one that was raining and kind of cold. And who was at the first PAX? Yeah, you guys remember, it was raining. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
It did.
That's your show.
Take his word for it.
So I'm actually quite recent in the whole wrestling thing, and I've only really liked it for maybe a couple years, but I've kind of gone down this slippery slope, and now suddenly I'm standing here with fishnets and my thighs are out, and woo, yeah, the lights are on, yeah. Who likes thighs? Amazing. And I've been in the games industry for 7 years now, and I was just in bed last night just thinking how ironic it was that my first stage performance at PAX was not a gaming panel, but a wrestling panel. And, you know, I find this kind of interesting, and I'm wondering, like, oh, am I not interesting enough in the gaming space to be on stage? And then I did a little bit more thinking, and then I was come to the conclusion, video games suck. Yeah, no, I'm serious. They really suck, and you are all a bunch of wastes of time.
Oh, I did not expect this at all.
Did you see this?
Oh, yeah, come on. Yeah, give it to me. Oh, yeah. You know what? I wasted all of my teenage years playing World of Warcraft, and I flunked HSC, and it wasn't because of wrestling, it was because of video games. You all are a bunch of wastes of time. Video games are a waste of time, and I have found a better life among the wrestlers. Do you want to know some fun facts about wrestlers? They work hard. They are underpaid. They are underappreciated. And they're beautiful. unlike each and every one of you. Oh, yeah, just a bunch of basics in front of me. You're all ugly. Oh, yeah. And you know what? I have some words for Dowie James. I thought better of you than to come out here and pander to all these losers. And your rap fucking sucked. Justine is dead and begins at the Great Australian Bash the coronation of Lady Aviary as I wipe the floor with these idiots.
That was not at all what I expected.
She used to be so nice.
Right? Like I said all those nice things, and then she was the opposite of all the things I said.
Did not see that coming.
Wow. So I was so wrapped up and so excited to introduce... well, thank you. Thank you. See? Westie's all right. I was so excited to introduce Justine, who is now dead, apparently, that I forgot to introduce our fabulous snack boy, Tom Dyke from Cards Against Humanity.
It's all right, Aaron. I know that you probably just forgot because you're so hungry.
I am
And
starving.
I have the cure for what ails you. Why don't you go right here? Get yourself some snacks. I have a lot of them. I've got enough for everybody as well, so if you need any snacks throughout the show, I'm here for you. I know that there's so many heels here, and I think that's just because you guys are all so cranky. So I'm here. I've got snacks. Yep, I've got some for you. What do you need, buddy? Free, yeah, of course. Free for you. Here, you guys can have some as well. We've got snacks for everybody. I've got water as well. Everything's going to be great. I am your thirst aid officer here today. I just want to be sure that everybody has a great time. Everybody stays safe out there. So let's have some good wrestling. And I've got snacks. So it's going to be a great time no matter what.
Tom, did I hear that right, that you are the thirst aid officer?
Yes, you can see it on my hat right here. It says thirst aid.
Good. Thank you very much. This is exactly what I needed. So now my mouth's full of Snickers. So this is going to be incredibly awkward with my mouth full. But I think that that's kind of fitting in a way. So we're going to start the actual match right after this, about 45 minutes into the show, which is pretty darn good for us, all things considered. But before we started, I do want to sincerely mention, and this whole show is a goof and everything is stupid, but wanted to very seriously mention Steptoe, a good friend of mine, a good friend of I think a lot of folks here at the show and at PAX in general. Steptoe, our friend who was in the second PAX Rumble that we ever did, passed away on Friday. He was at Microsoft for a long time. He was a huge champion for community engagement and a huge champion for protecting spaces online, making sure that online was not an awful place to game. And he was a huge champion for PAX. And PAX is so synonymous with Steptoe in my mind. So it's been something that I've been thinking about this whole time, and especially because he was in a League of Heels show in the past, wanted to make sure that I shouted him out. And he would absolutely not want a minute of silence or a 10-bell salute or anything that was somber in any way whatsoever. So if you applaud at any point during the show, if you have anything in you to yell, please, for Steptoe, for just a minute, if we could give him a round of applause, I think he'd really appreciate that. I won't expect any more clapping for the rest of the show. Thank you so much. All right, actual gameplay. So what we're doing, we're playing an N64-era wrestling game, WCW NWO Revenge. This is the first time that we've done Revenge, so we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
It's the only PAL cartridge that we could find.
This is true, yeah.
So we're going to set up a Royal Rumble match Royal Rumble match rules, for folks that don't know. Over the top rope eliminations, we're going to allow pinfalls, we're going to allow submissions, we're going to allow knockouts, because we don't have all day, and we do want to power through things as quickly as we can, because who's actually here to watch the wrestling? We're going to have 24 folks all lined up, one after another. We start with 4. As one person's eliminated, the next person's going to jump up and take their spot until there is one person left. The last person left will become some manner of Australian champion person.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the premise. It's going to be chaotic. We're going to try to call it as best we can. Make sure that everybody knows who is up on stage at any given point in time, and we'll just hope that things don't get any weirder from this point on. Famous last words. All right, first few folks we've got on the stage. Let's welcome to the ring Ashley Ringrose. Available as DLC. Terrific. Fantastic. Let's get someone else that I forgot to announce. Stephen Bailey. Stephen Bailey is a sweetheart. He's from Billionaire Banshee. He's done this show before and still came back. Thank you, Bailey. Millions of tears. You have your own tears. Okay. Thank you, Bailey. David Quinn in the number 3 seat. Quinn? David Quinn? Quinny? Yeah, that's you.
The Bonesaw.
The Bonesaw, excuse me. Probably just waiting for the Bonesaw. All right, and number 4, we've got Just Z Cosplay. All right, if we could cut the confidence monitor over to the game, we're going to start basking in some beautiful Nintendo 64 era graphics. It's going to look lovely. Yug, I'm probably going to have to step away for a minute to help them get the match set up. So I'm going to leave you to your devices. You could tell people what else is going to happen at PAX.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Are you having a great time at PAX Australia? Yes, excellent. I can... Oh, God, I'm sorry. Okay, so actually this has been fantastic. We actually went over to PAX West to see the League of Heels and meet Aaron and actually see if we could bring this over. Justine and Ash and Woody, who's actually competing in this. You know, we tried really hard to actually, you know, talk to Aaron and bring it down and put a bunch of things together. I'm running out of things to say here, but that's okay. The game that we're about to play is a wrestling game on the Nintendo 64. I am going to be the audience surrogate for those that don't know how a wrestling game is played. Can we switch on the fog again? What do you need, bud? No, you're not getting paid. What do you want? You want to get paid? I'll give. I got a pack of smokes. I got a pack of smokes for you. After the shot.
I am letting these introductions run because they are awful. All right, so that is our match, folks. We've got 4 folks in the ring right now. We've got Just Z Cosplay as Reese in the black tank top. We've got Well,
Oh.
let's try to keep that to a minimum. We've got David Quinn as Glacier. We've got Stephen Bailey as Stevie Ray. And we've got Ashley as Dean Malenko.
Excellent. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on here, Aaron? Like, what's the strategy that they're supposed to employ here?
I can't tell you much about what's going on. This is an absolute mess. We'll try our best to keep track of who is wrestling as who.
Yep.
It's going to be a little bit wild. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
But basically, the intent is to knock your opponent over the top rope. We've got Glacier on the outside. That's David Quinn on the out. That's Stevie Ray on the outside, too. Let's see if either of them go.
Oh, he's gone.
Stephen Bailey has been eliminated. Jigsy, you're up next.
The
Jigsy,
Westie.
you're Hulk Hogan.
The Westie.
Jigsy, you're Hulk Hogan. And now Glacier's eliminated. David Quinn, you're eliminated. Job, you're up next.
The Bonesaw is out.
All right, so we've got Ashley as Dean Malenko. We've got Just Z as Reese. We've got Jigsy as Hulk Hogan. And we've got Job as the Macho Man. So as you can see, the eliminations can happen very quickly with almost no notice. You also may have recognized as I was scrolling through the character select screen, because this is a cartridge that is not mine. We borrowed this from Classic Console. Shout out to Classic Console, by the way. Some of the characters appear to be modified. So Macho Man Randy Savage appears to have a...
Is that sabotage from the Westie? Did he?
Is... That's literally the only thing we don't want to happen during the show. All right, I'm gonna.
I got it.
No. All right. Yug's gonna reset, and we're gonna start at the top, redo things a little bit.
I feel much better about my promo now that this has happened.
Yeah. Things were going great for the first few eliminations, though. I had it set up at Bash at the Beach and everything. Like, I figured that'd be a nice Australian setting. No? God. So now I'm just going to sit up here and riff painfully. For anyone that's familiar with our shows, you should know that that is a hallmark of the League of Heels. Things are constantly going wrong. I do need a recharge. Thank you so much, Tom. The note says, life is cruel and meaningless. Eat a snack. It's... could not have been any more appropriate. Thank you for that, Tom. So yeah, if anyone's familiar with League of Heels shows, again, we've got all 9 shows that we've done up to this point. We've done 5 PAX Rumbles, we've done 3 Paxamanias, and 1 Southern Slam. Those are almost all available on our YouTube channel right now. So you can tune in, you can find out everything that we've done in the past. You can see the rise and fall of unbelievable factions like Run GFB. Yeah, I see one t-shirt in the crowd. Run GFB, he knows what's up.
All your other shows.
Yeah, all our other shows.
Have they all crashed like this?
No, not.
Okay,
not
good.
like
Just
this.
checking. Yeah, good.
It's really just this show. We did have one show where we brought a gaming laptop, specifically so we could run an emulator. We wanted to do Saturday Night Slam Masters. We want to do pro wrestling for NES. Yeah, you want to do 1, 2, 3, 4 player. Yeah, press A. Yep, and then go up to, let's say, 24, even though we've already eliminated 2 people. So that's going to be some math to do on the fly. Sure. 24. Yep. You're going to go down to random. And then you're going to pick, anybody. Who cares? Yep. No, not 4 Hulk Hogan's. Not. I will amend that when I said, who cares? I will add the qualifier that we don't need to have 4 Hulk Hogan's. Someone just press B. Just B. Yeah. Okay. Now anybody but Hulk Hogan. Yeah. Snakes. Yeah, because that's a real wrestler. No, not 2 snakes. All right. Let's say. How about let's say yes. Anybody else? Yep. Perfect. Yeah, the 69er. That beloved. Yeah, ring outs, lose, pins, yes, submissions, yes, TKOs, yes. Yeah. So up to decision and then press A. All right.
Yes.
And now you can press start so we don't have to watch all this trash again. So now, this is where things get really tricky. Trying to figure out now who is who.
Oh, God.
All right, your guess is as good as mine. We've already got 2 people eliminated, so that at least narrows the playing field down a little bit.
At the very least, it's still in. We have Ashley Ringrose, Just See Cosplay, Jigsy the Westie, and Joe Gilroy, Mr. AAA Gaming.
Yes, yeah, okay. Thank you, Yug.
I've got that.
So we do know that the 4 people sitting in front of the console are the 4 people still
That are
playing
in
the game.
yes.
Which, with this show, you wouldn't know that.
I'm actually pretty happy about that.
All right, so we've got whoever is playing as Razor Ramon, who I believe his name is Snakes. He's got someone out on the apron there. All right, we've got an elimination. Who has been eliminated? That's the Westie out.
Jigsy the Westie.
All right, Jigsy's out. Dave Oshry, Shady Dave, you're up next. Shady Dave as Scott Norton. All right, Scott Flash Norton, the powerhouse. Scott Norton's got a ton of power moves. There's a really good chance you could get a TKO, knock somebody out with Scott Norton. A lot of power bombs, a lot of big, heavy clotheslines. He's definitely the one to watch in the match right now. Who else we got? We got Big Papa Pump, not to be confused with Cheap Papa Pump, who's Ryan Hartman, who's a real person, not one of the wrestlers in... This show is so confusing, folks. And you know, after 9 shows, it does not get any easier. But soak in those graphics, though.
I gotta say, is there a particular strategy that they should be employing here? Should they get close to the ropes? What should they be doing instead of what they're actually doing?
That's the ideal. You'd want to work your opponent closer to the ring ropes. You want to knock them over the top using some basic strikes. Just spamming the B button would honestly be good enough to knock anybody over the top rope. But because we have turned on pinfalls and submissions, that also qualifies as a way to eliminate your opponent. We've got the cheat sheet laid out on the screen in front of them, but if you wanted to try to pin your opponent when they're down on the ground, you could press the left bumper. You should be able to pin them then. TKOs, you want to use some heavy moves then. Press and hold A to lock up a strong grapple, and then just lay into your opponent as hard as you can. Those are the basic strategies. Basically anything goes. We did get, okay, so we've got some tag teams.
Yeah, they're working together.
Yeah, working together. Maybe starting to see the beginnings of an alliance there. And then to activate a submission. The low blow on Dave Oshry there. Oh, and Dave, it looks like Dave's, yeah, he's donned a veritable crimson mask. He's bleeding from the face there. I don't know, is that allowed in Australia?
Well, it is in this particular case. I'm actually wondering if Shady Dave here might be actually working with Mr. AAA Gaming in some particular way.
That would make sense.
That would make sense.
AAA team up with Shady Dave. That seems like the shady solution. And we've got Scott Steiner out on the ring ropes. Let's see, Hulk Hogan. Yeah, Hogan's got to eliminate it. All right, Scott Steiner. Mary Kish, you are Jade.
That is Ash Ringrose, who is out.
Ashley Ringrose is out. Mary Kish jumping in as... Oh, and Scott Norton, that's Dave Oshry out. Chris Straub was the person I had written down.
Now we have Tom Taylor.
All right, Tom Taylor. Tom Taylor looks like he's just abandoning his posts. All right. It's tough to say, Tom. Tough to say. All right, so we've got, let's see, okay. Is that Riggs? Is that Tom as Riggs from Raven's Flock? And Mary Kish as Jade in the long black pants. And then...
We still have Mr. AAA Gaming, Joe Gilroy, and Just See Cosplay.
Okay, and so one of those is Hulk Hogan, and one of those is not. So we'll know as soon as one of those two is eliminated. All right, Hogan on the apron. From the screams, it sounds like that's Just See cosplay. Oh! Just See eliminated. Gabby Borland is next on my notes.
Actually, I think we're going to call up Paul Verhoeven at this point.
Paul Verhoeven.
Paul
Okay.
Verhoeven.
Paul Verhoeven.
The authentic Paul Verhoeven.
All right, Paul Verhoeven. It's like, oh, Paul, who's that in the blue trunks? All right. All things considered, Just See, who was most nervous about never having touched an N64 controller, held her own. And a little bit of a pro tip here for the new folks. The up C is the button that gets you back in the ring. That's up C. That's the up yellow button. There we go. Back in the ring. That's right. Long-time watchers in the crowd are eating it up.
I believe he's teaching the dogs tricks. Teaching them how to play the game.
Is Tom trying to train his way out of this?
Tom has...
That's a bold strategy, Yug. Let's see if it plays off. I mean, I'm checking the rule books, and there's nothing in the rule books that says a dog can't play the game.
Please don't reset the game again.
All right, who in the name of God was eliminated? I think
we go next. We have...
Who's
Dowie James.
Who's up next? Dowie. Let's say Dowie's up next.
Dowie
as Saturn. All
Who
right.
was eliminated?
All right, so someone just has to get up and walk away.
As somebody who's already been eliminated once, I have no idea how you decide which one of the people on the screen you are. Can you please explain that to me?
So it's easy when we don't reset the game.
Okay.
All right, now, Christ, another Stevie Ray. All right, Dr. Disrespect. You're Stevie Ray.
Woody.
At what point in time is it okay for us to get the dogs off the stage?
Yeah, now might be the time to get the dogs
If you
off.
want to get them off the stage
That
now,
might
by all means.
impair the dog walker, but I think we're gonna have to ask for the dogs to leave. Sorry. See if Mary can hang tough without the dogs. All right.
Yes.
I'm disappointed I wasn't very sad.
I'm disappointed for you. That would have been real good. Do you have any favorites from the NWO WCW era that you would like to come out as?
Oh, I would really like to be Bill Goldberg, please.
Bill Goldberg.
Yeah.
All right. Fingers
break
crossed.
the game and I can pick that again.
We have not yet instituted a lottery. We should gamble on this game. Is what we should do.
Brilliant idea. Yes.
Does that fly in Australia? Can we gamble?
Not in PAX. No,
Not at PAX?
no.
Okay. I didn't see that as one of like the 5 rules out front.
No, just next door. Next door.
Next door. Okay.
We're fine.
All right, so let's see. We've still got Job, right?
We do. We
still got Job.
We have Job.
We still got Mary Kish.
We have the dog walker.
Okay.
We have Dr. Disrespect.
Dr. Disrespect.
And we still have Paul Verhoeven at the end there.
We still have. I'm gonna say, process of elimination. Paul Verhoeven might have been the one that was eliminated then.
Well, he's still there.
You know what? Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes.
Unless that's not Paul Verhoeven, so...
I mean, who could say?
Who could say at this point?
He fooled me. So we've had a good long dry stretch here with
We
no
really do, yeah.
eliminations. Just straight riffing on the mic.
Should you maybe explain how to play the game again to the people who are playing the game?
Yeah, sure. So the thing to not do is to just taunt relentlessly, which is what Scott Hall on the screen is doing right now. You're not playing with the joystick. You're playing with the D-pad. You're playing with the A and B buttons. A is going to be a light grapple.
I believe Dr.
And then
Disrespect.
B is going to be striking. So you really want to lock up with your opponent and then hit them.
Right.
That's the fundamental of
I mean,
wrestling.
that seems pretty straightforward.
Dowie, correct me if I'm wrong. That is wrestling, right?
Yeah, that is 100%. That's day one at school. That's what they taught me.
Is there a wrestling school in Melbourne? Where could folks go to train?
There's a couple around. The one I would recommend is Vicious Pursuit. Just moved. It is on South Yarra. If you Google that, you'll find it very easily.
Cool. I'm gonna recommend that everybody in the ring right now not take that up as a line of work. Nice low blow there. Bit of a reversal. Someone's got a special. I could not, for all the money in the world, tell you who. But whoever's got that special, you want to press and hold A, not taunt. And then once you're locked up, you press that joystick, and then you've got a special move. Or a pinfall. Let's see if that works, dude. You got a 1 count. That's something.
I can't
All
really
right.
tell if they're good or bad here. This is...
I mean, this is bad.
Okay, all right,
This
good.
is bad.
On the
lot
ropes,
of-
on the ropes.
Oh, Stevie Ray. That is Dr. Disrespect out. We know that much.
Disrespect.
All right,
He
and
is gone.
Dowie as Eddie Guerrero. Not a bad draw at all. All right, so now we've got Dowie as Eddie Guerrero. We've got Mary Kish as the gentleman in long black tights.
We still have Joe Gilroy and Mr. AAA Gaming.
I'm guessing that might be. Tell me if it's Job or if it's Paul. Who is just jamming the joystick relentlessly? Okay, they're gonna figure it out. I am one elimination away from walking over there. All right.
Are they working together to figure out who they are?
Still a mystery, folks. Cannot crack this case. I thought we were going to work together, and I thought we were going to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, whoa. Wait. Wait. 2 of these are AI?
And things were going so well, Yug. Things were going so well.
You know what?
That's not.
Job's gone.
All right,
Mr. AAA Gaming.
All right, Job's gone, and I guess Daniel Van Boom, you're in as.
Bombsy then. If 2 of them are AI, and there's 3 people there at the moment, so one of them isn't actually
we
playing.
got 4 in the ring. We got 4 in the ring, so 2. We'll figure out. This isn't my console.
Right.
This isn't my game. We'll figure it out. Hey, maybe if someone on the roster wants to check a game fax or something, find out how we can toggle the AI in WCW NWO Revenge. We're just gonna have to throw a
Can we get
big,
the games journalist over here?
just a big asterisk next to this.
All other games were terrible except for this one.
No, the THQ.
Make sure that's the case. This is the only good video game.
10 plus 4.
All right.
We have a consensus here.
We got a plan. How about let's just pause the game right now. Here's what we're going to do, folks.
Yours is AI? Daniel's is AI.
We'll entertain you with some Dougie. Yeah, well, we're going to have Teddy look at it real quick. If that doesn't work out...
That's okay. We've got some dogs performing tricks on stage.
What?
This is...
What we're going to do...
This feels in theme with the dogs and
sorry,
PAX, so I think
Aaron,
so.
I just wanted to make you feel a little bit better. It's still better than WWE 2K18.
WrestleMania 2000 is my game of choice. Nothing bad has ever happened when we played that game. We maybe should have stuck with that for this show. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. All right. We got the screen back. Yeah, back of house, if we can just keep the game on screen while they try to troubleshoot. So Teddy is going to try to figure it out. There is a certain controller input that triggers the AI in the game. So we're going to try to undo that nonsense. If that doesn't work, what we're going to do is just restart the match again.
Yep. So, I feel this might not be going according to your original plans, Aaron.
This is, all things considered, not too far off from how our shows usually go.
If you hit the Z button, you can toggle it on off.
Things are chaotic, certainly. Z and C right. All right, well, hey, another elimination. Yeah, all right, hey!
All right.
So, everybody, let's figure out if we're in control of our characters.
Yes?
Oh, okay. Wait, Dean.
So we have Daniel Van Boom.
Daniel is Eddie Guerrero, not Dowie. All right. Okay, so that's one down. We're 25% of the way there.
All right, so we still have Marikish the Dog Walker, Dowie James from MCW, Daniel Van Boom, and Teddy Deef.
All right. Does everybody feel like they're in control? As much as any of us feel like we're in control of our own lives in 2017. All right. So
there goes Daniel Van Boom.
So that's
Next up
Kim.
is Kim Allen, industry champion, Triple I.
Kim Allen as Sting.
Oh, we
Wait,
got
no, is
Teddy
Teddy
Deef eliminated? We need Luke Mitchell from Checkpoints, part of the Fabulous Initiative.
All right, sit out powerbomb. We're seeing some moves. That's something. If our math is correct, it appears that we're about halfway through the Rumble.
We are. Yes, thank God. Yes, we are. We're getting there.
Slowly chipping away.
Good.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. So we think we've got it. We think that we've got it under control. Still don't know exactly who is who on stage. We know that Kim is Sting.
That's good. Yes.
So we've got that. Big boot from Nazi Random. Drop kick on the apron. So who's that? Oh, okay.
Oh, that is Luke Mitchell from Checkpoint who is out. His partner Jack Krijanen from New Game Plus, the other part of the Fabulous Initiative.
All right. Jack appears to be Reese in the denim shorts. The denim shorts and the black tank top. Oh, now we got Sting. We got Kim on the ropes. Yeah, Mary Kish, her expertise is showing. She's been in here for a while. This is her third show with the League of Heels, so she's one of the most experienced competitors in the show. And even without her dogs, is definitely holding her own here. Surprised that we saw Teddy eliminated as quickly as we did. Teddy Hollywood, definitely one of the all-stars in the League of Heels history books. At one time held the record for most eliminations in a single Rumble. Cleared out almost half the participants by himself.
Well, I think we appreciate him helping us to actually get the game
Yes,
going.
yeah.
So that was important. He contributed.
One could argue that is a greater contribution, getting the controller situation sorted out. So we've still got some big names. We've still got Kate Stark coming up. Kate's been in the show a couple times. And formerly Justine, now Lady Aviary.
Yeah.
She's done a show with us before, too. Everyone else, a stone cold rookie, like starting out brand new. This will be the first show for almost everybody else. Oh, and that's
He gets the ropes.
Reese. That's Jack on the ropes. Oh, a beautiful reversal from Jack. Let's see if he remembers how to get back in the ring. No, locking up. Getting that reversal.
Oh!
Jack, unfortunately, no.
Next up is Ryan Hartman.
Ryan Hartman.
Cheap Upper Pump.
DDP. Okay. Oh, a chop off the top ropes from what appears to be a modded Billy Ray? Stevie Ray? Oh. It's not Booker T. It appears to be Stevie Ray, the other half of Harlem Heat. Modded in some way that is making me uncomfortable. Oh, God. This is going to be a nightmare for us to sort out in the post-show. We track entrances, eliminations, how long folks were in the ring for. All of that stuff is tracked by our friend Brad, Marino V1 on Twitter. He runs leagueofheels.com. He maintains all of our stats there. Apologies in advance to Brad.
God, yeah.
He's going to have his work cut out for him with this show. But we're going to power through. We're going to power through as a team. We're going to do this together. I believe in us. Oh, Kim! Kim, the Stinger, eliminated. Yes, Jai? That's not that wrestler's name. That's Kate Stark as Jai.
They suck.
Wow, we've got a Fight Stark fight sign in the crowd there. Definitely some love for the Canadian. That is what it's all about, Queen. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, no! Oh, that was Mary Kish!
Dog walker.
Kish eliminated! Oh.
Next up we have David Rayfield from GameSpot.
As La Parka, David Rayfield. We don't have folding chairs up here, so we don't have any playable guitars, playable guitar chair opportunities. That is La Parka's hallmark. Would play a folding chair like a guitar, which is, in the world of wrestling, far from the worst gimmick.
In fact, Dowie James, the wrestler from MCW, is actually faring the best here at the moment. We see that.
He is doing A-okay. Definitely been in there for a few now. Oh, it sounds like we've got a ringer, folks. Says that he spent his whole childhood training for this. It appears that some that in-ring experience is paying off in the digital squared circle as well. That his pro wrestling background is paying off in the world of esports entertainment as well. DDP and La Parka almost tying up there. And Kate Stark hanging out in the corner, playing it safe. Think that's a smart move from Justina Trudeau, excuse me. Thank you for the correction.
The president. Prime Minister. Prime Minister.
We've still got a lot of circling here. Dowie may be getting some consultation from the audience here, or from the other participants. Are there shenanigans? Are there shenanigans planned? I do not know how I feel about this. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. And he was doing so well, too. Could have gone the distance. Hopping right back in, and we missed an elimination. That's Lady Aviary as this mysterious lucha character. Lady Aviary. Lady Aviary?
Lady Aviary?
Oh, there we go. Thank God we've got Thirst Aid working on Dowie.
David
and Tom Dyke. Tom, that's you as the executioner. The modded characters are really throwing me for a loop here. Oh, and Dowie's A-okay, folks.
That was gone.
That's
James O'Connor.
James O'Connor.
Games journalist. Aaron.
All right.
Yep.
From the roster on stage, has everyone been up to play?
That's a
Okay.
yes. Let's take that as a yes.
Everyone's been up to play. So this is going to be our final four. Wait, was Justine eliminated?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Justine, what's happening, Justine? Lady Aviary.
She what?
Turn
Whoa.
the microphone on. What's happening? Did you break? No, the stick mic should be fine. No? Hold on. Yeah. Yes, queen. Oh, here we go. Is this better?
Put me back in the rumble.
I can't do that.
Put me back in the rumble.
Everybody's already been.
Who is that? Stand up! Who is this guy? What are you gonna do about it, huh? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Yeah!
Oh my God!
Whoa,
Wait, we had a heckler.
That's right. I brought my boys. Bring him up here.
Wait, can we just drag PAX attendees out of the crowd?
No, I really can't endorse
No?
this.
No, policies if he says Ryan. That's Carlo Cannon.
That's right, everyone. I brought my boys just in case that this happened. Aaron, put me back in the rumble.
Oh.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can. Put me back. You run the show. You book the show. Put me back in.
I barely run the show. Everybody's seen that.
Put me back in the show, or I take his head off.
Do not look at me on this. I cannot endorse.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Call for security?
That's
Yeah,
not
actually,
a bad
we really
idea at all.
could call
Yeah.
security. Actually,
If we could if we could get security to take care of the actual wrestler who's come and taken a PAX attendee hostage. Do we have security in the building?
Look at him, so sweet. Oh, you want to go, big
thank you.
man? You want to go, big? Oh, you're quite.
All right.
Oh.
Oh no! God, no! He's calling for baby oil now. Wait, no.
Yeah, get nice and oily. They're my boys.
Kate is a terrific sport.
Look at you, huh? You should all thank us. You know why? We've given your children a hero, an idol to look up to. We've given your boyfriends, your husbands, a reason to go to the gym. And ladies, we've given you a fantasy to go home to every single night.
Put me back in the ring. Put me back in, or I take his head off.
I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry, Justine.
Put me back in the ring. What kind of man are you today, Cop? Aaron? What kind of man are you today? Are you the kind of man who can look himself in the mirror?
No.
Are you the kind of man who can look himself in the mirror and like what he sees back? Or are you the kind of man who's going to look at his first unborn child and realize that he was nothing more than a little bitch? Shut up!
I am fully prepared to give in to a bully.
I'm going to kill him.
If you leave him alone, if you let him go, you can get back in the match.
Oh, Aaron, you should know me better than that. I was gonna kill him anyway. Get him!
No! Oh!
Get him!
Yeah,
get
make a
him,
run
get
for
him!
it! Get out of here!
What? You lost him? Get him!
No, that's it.
Justine, there is one thing that I will not stand, and that is actual wrestling in a League of Heels show.
Aaron, we're friends. We had breakfast together.
That was a really good breakfast. But I'm sorry, and I hate to be the bad guy, but I'm gonna have to ban you from League of Heels for life. How about we finish this ridiculous video game wrestling match? This is our final three. I don't care how many people the game says come after this. This is our final three. One of these will be the winner. Game on, folks. Yug, how do we come back from that?
I really don't know at the moment, but let's say, who do we still actually have playing at this point in time? We
got Kate Stark.
We have
Justina Trudeau.
We have Ryan Hartman, Cheap Papa Pump, and James O'Connor, a games journalist.
Oh my God! Did the math actually work out right? That the final three? I'm more impressed with that than I am with the low blow. Like, I cannot believe that worked out. Oh, God. I could not do that again if I tried 100 times. Oh, God. So let's see.
All right.
So that's Hartman. Hartman as DDP. Oh, so is that Hartman and Kate?
No, that is James O'Connor, the games journalist, is out.
All right, so that's in the bizarre in the bizarre ninja outfit. That's Kate Stark, and DDP is Ryan Hartman. Cheap Papa Pump. Cheap Papa Pump on the apron.
Kate.
Absolutely unbelievable. The miracle on ice. Kate Stark came through at the very end. Justina, could you join us on commentary for a moment? We want to celebrate you. We'd like to celebrate you. I want to celebrate. You want to join us on commentary?
Hi,
how does it feel to be a winner?
Fucking great.
We've got a little something for you. We don't have the title belt with us. That's the U.S. title. So we don't have a world championship. We do have a trophy, which I absolutely did not buy at a secondhand store, and then definitely did not break in my luggage on the way here, and then I definitely did not have to super glue back together in my hotel this morning.
And it definitely doesn't look like a dildo.
So I'd like to present this to you.
Oh my god.
And
hold on. What does it say on the front?
I can't read the kanji characters. I don't know what it says.
Why is it so dirty?
That's the glue. That's the super glue. It might be more appropriate to have the metal. This is maybe a more appropriate prize for champion.
Thank you. Thank you.
What would you like to shout out as a champion? Do you have any causes that you're championing? Is there anything that you'd like to point people towards?
Yeah, there's this really great Twitch streamer. Her name's Kate Stark, and you can find her at twitch.tv/Kate. It's me. Also, Australians, get your shit together.
That's a terrific tagline for the eventual DVD release of this show. That is our shit show, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to all of the participants, the folks who absolutely are, again, much more impressive than I am. They make this show happen. Without them, it would just be me sitting up here awkwardly for an hour and a half. Check all of them out on the show floor. Go to all of their websites. They are all terrific. We will thank them all again after the show. Thank you again to everyone that was part of the show.
Can we also please give a massive round of applause to Aaron here for doing the show and coming all the way down to Australia.
Thank you again to everyone for having me. This was an absolute delight. Thank you for watching the Great Australian Bash.